Huge news tonight from the House Intel Committee, which voted this evening to publicly release that bombshell, we hope it's a bombshell, FBI, a FISA memo, I should say, alleging serious surveillance abuses by top officials at DOJ and the FBI. Now, President Trump has 5 days to decide whether he has any objections to releasing this classified memo. Adam Schiff, the top-ranking Democrat on the committee, is wasting no time expressing his outrage.
Today, this committee voted to put the president's personal interest, perhaps their own political interest, above the national interest.
We also learned tonight that the Intel Committee has opened an investigation into the DOJ and the FBI. And joining us now to discuss these developments, Congressman Chris Stewart, a member of the Intel Committee from Utah. Congressman, great to see you. When can we expect this memo to be released?
Well, I would love it released tonight. I think
it's in your pocket. Get it. I want that memo. Pull it out. Come on, let's go.
Hopefully soon. I mean, it's important for the American people to see this, and I don't think the president will delay. I hope he doesn't.
This is what Mark Walker, your colleague, a Republican from North Carolina, said earlier today. Let's watch.
If your audience or if somebody's believing that this is the end-all smoking gun, it isn't. Does it name names? Does it present some very intriguing facts, as I would share that makes you ask even more questions? To make the case that this is the most shocking document in the history of mankind, I believe that's a little hyperbole.
Are you guys engaged in hyperbole, Congressman?
Well, I can tell you I haven't been. Now, some people have, and we've actually cautioned against that. But this is an important document. It's very important for the American people to know that. And I think there's two things worth saying here. One is the process. I mean, I listen to Mr. Schiff, and my head just wants to explode. I mean, look, these are my Air Force wings. My father was an Air Force pilot. I mean, to accuse us of saying we would endanger national security is just silliness. And this memo doesn't do that. But what it does do is it asks these questions. Was the FBI fair? Were they accurate? We've been making accusations against people, serious accusations, that they've been called traitors, they've been called treasonous for more than a year now. Did the FBI make those kinds of accusations against innocent people with laughable evidence? That's the kind of things this memo will address.
Congressman Gates from Florida has been on our air, been a frequent guest on this show, and I mean, to listen to Congressman Gates, this is just a barn burner of a memo, and I think people have gotten their hopes up that, you know, there's this guy is going to go and then this person's going to lose his job and maybe this one's going to go to jail. And I always find that Republicans tend to, be bad storytellers.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I'm worried about that, as are other congressmen to whom I've spoken in the last 48 hours.
Well, we've tried to get some people to kind of temper their language. But, you know, and I can't speak for what everyone has said, but this memo is very factual. Yeah. It's not emotional. It doesn't draw any conclusions. It just lays out the facts and lets you draw those conclusions.
All right, Nancy Pelosi spoke about an hour ago, and I know you haven't seen it, so this is a gift for you. Let's watch.
They have made up a memo that isn't even true, and they're lying to the American people.
So what are you going to do about it?
The Republican Party has, as I said, crossed over to cover up. They're deadly afraid of the Russia investigation.
Wray got the director of the FBI, obviously, recently selected by President Trump. He got the memo. He could have come out and said, this is reckless, don't release it.
With all due respect, you really don't know what you're talking about right now.
Wow, she even gave it to Chris Cuomo. Well, that was pretty good, right up on the roof here.
I would like to know. I would like to know if she's been down to read the memo. We have members.
Has she read it?
I don't know. I can tell you there's only.
Well,
yeah, there is. We know, and there's been about a dozen.
Out for us. I want to know.
But we had members of the Department of Justice over the weekend who were saying it was reckless to release this memo when they had not read it. They didn't know what was in it. They were making accusations that they had no knowledge of, and I think that...
What about Sessions and all this? Jeff Sessions, what has he said? I mean, he's the head of the Justice Department in which the FBI resides. So is he... Or he just not going to come because it's Russia? I've recused myself from all things related to Russia, which I still don't understand.
Well, and that's one of the great disappointments. I think Jeff Sessions was one of the most decent, honorable men in Washington, D.C., but...
Shouldn't have put Rod Rosenstein. Huge mistake as deputy.
But I would say, he's recused himself from one of the most important undertakings that we're engaged in.
You can't recuse yourself. You're going to be Attorney General.
And I've said to him, sir, I wish you would not have done that. But because you have, I think you have an obligation to step aside and let a department be led by someone who will not step aside.
So you're saying Sessions can't lead this department under these circumstances.
I've said in the past, it's just unfair for him. It's unfair to what we were trying to accomplish.
Are there other people who agree with you more than the few that we've seen quoted publicly?
I think there's some.
I love Jeff Sessions. First of all, I think he would have been a great DHS secretary. For some reason, this fit I'm concerned about. He's great on immigration, so good on some of the enforcement, gang stuff. He's great on frankly, the marijuana enforcement, which I think is good to give discretion to the field offices. But this investigation, I'm sorry, was a fraud from the beginning, should never have been undertaken. Rod Rosenstein, wet himself when he went over to the Hill. He was worried about answering questions. He's like, I'm going to appoint a special counsel. I'm sorry, but that just doesn't inspire a lot of confidence.
And so I agree, and I agree. He is one of the most decent men. And look, these accusations that he was deceptive in his testimony, that's just nuts. Anyone who watches that knows he was answering the question as he understood it. But unfortunately, this city chews up good people sometimes.
Yeah, it does chew up good people, but that's why you can't be recusing yourself and naming Rod Rosenstein as your deputy. Thank you, Congressman. We look forward to the release, and if you can give it to me before the end of the hour, I'd appreciate it.